284 RJ Cherokee at 6,790 pounds here at HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is a bit of a sneaky bunkhouse. Like, you don't quite see it coming. At a glance, it's kind of shaped, and it really does the things of any traditional quad bunkhouse, but they've got a totally rearranged bunkhouse on this, and they actually did give it a direct entry bathroom door that a quad bunkhouse wouldn't normally have. So it sort of sticks out of the mix. It's one of the reasons I like having it available among our lineup here at HaylettRV. If you'd like to see if we have it available, you can check the link in the video description. It says check for price and availability. You're one click away from that. If we have it in stock, you'll see fair market pricing, and we do not publish hidden dealer, or, well, pardon me, not that we don't publish, we just don't engage in the practice of hidden dealer fees. So, you know, why do we like this one? You know, in the stick built class, we've got all sorts of Jaycos, we've got Keystones, we've got your Forest River Cherokees here. What is it about these that we like? And really, the thing is, like I said, it's a sneaky sleeper product, because on the outside, it looks so old-fashioned classic. It looks like a camper should look, like you expect a camper to look. This is how it looked when you grew up, if you're my age, you know. But on the inside, and once you start looking at this thing under a microscope here, it's got a really aggressive modern equipment package on it. And even though this is a stick-built wood skeleton series of travel trailers that people often look down on as lesser or not as good as compared to a laminated aluminum frame product, that's not true, by the way. But these guys have become so progressive that they are actually influencing and shaping even what fifth wheel toy haulers are doing in some instances. Their influence in the industry is very widespread. So like almost everything, we got a power awning, power tongue jack. We like to enclose the tanks on this, you know, LED awning lighting, all that stuff that you can almost take for granted anymore. Of course, it's all here, but it's all of the and then some stuff that's here. Like the seal gripping slide walls, the largest in class slide windows to give you lots of airflow. The front skin you watch has been copied through so many trailers, because you look at it and a lot of people actually still refer to it as a fiberglass nose. This is not a fiberglass nose trailer. It's a automotive painted aluminum extra thick nose sweep. It basically, the entire nose is like a stone guard. It's extra thick, extra strong. It's going to hold up good, strong, long term. Backup camera ready. We could add those here at the store through our HaylettRV Parts and Service Center for like the exact same cost as you could add one aftermarket. So that's, or add one from the factory, so not a big deal there. Fold down cargo travel rack. These guys aren't the first ones to ever do it, but they were the first ones to do it just across the board. We're going to do it on everything. They've been doing it for years. It's become so popular, a lot of other brands have adopted it. And you don't need to take the spare tire off to use that, by the way. So under your bunks over here, we've got a very large, generous, unobstructed storage compartment. You know, there's not a bunch of extra stuff in the way. You can see, you know, actual, real, nice wood. Not like, you know, OSB and particle board around here. Like, you can actually see some knots in that wood. You can see it's the real McCoy. Even their baggage doors here, they treat what would be exposed skeleton wood around this with an anti-wicking material, so that, like, dribbly rainwater that drips down from, like, a rain gutter and down this baggage door, it won't seep into this right here, so it's water repellent. Your entry doors are friction hinged, so they don't fling open in a windy situation. And again, an uncommon feature in a single slide, like, private rear bunkhouse is a direct entry bathroom. In a one slide private bunkhouse, this is virtually unheard of. There are very, very precious few examples of this. It's not like it's nothing you see in this camper is 100% unique. It's just that they've taken all of the really good important features and matched them all up into one rig. I do like that they put pressure sensitive caps on their valve stems here, so that if this thing flips from green to red, you know you got a tire pressure problem. Outdoor TV hookups. If you choose to add a TV to a Cherokee, you can float one TV from the living room to the outside to wherever. Again, power awning, LED lighting, all that jazz. Even backlit LED speakers, which is pretty rare and pretty cool. Now, this actually, at the time of this filming, is an exclusive thing. Cherokee went all in on this to get just absolutely awesome pricing on this, so that you get a luxury fifth wheel, more rides, stable step entry system with adjustable feet here. Now, I don't care if you're big or small. You can jump up and down on that. You can adjust the feet up or down to make it fit your campsite. When you're going down the road, there's no nothing hanging down here that could possibly, you know, get caught on debris or get dirty or you know, anything like that. Little propane grill hookup right there, and a solar prep plug right next to your front baggage compartment here on the Cherokees. I mean, this is something you just don't see elsewhere. Now, other brands are going to start adopting this, and there is a cheaper knockoff version of this in the market, but the MORryde is the best. Anytime you see MORryde on something, it's basically the best. They're absolutely fantastic. Stepping inside, enjoy the benefits of the all LED light package, and it actually lights up pretty nice in here. I've got the window shades drawn, and it's still nice and bright in here. Big window shades too. The skylight up top does help let in a little bit of ambient light, but one of the things I like to point out is this cool little neon blue LED accent light. And this is kind of the same thing you'll find under the awning on a Cherokee here at HaylettRV. It's another little different thing they do. During the daytime, it's just neat. It just looks neat. But at night, it's the perfect little night light. It's a little glow runner night light so that, you know, the little kids or mom and dad even go into the bedroom or bathroom at night, they can find their way through. Now, a lot of brands have this sort of faux theater seat with the fold-down armrest, sort of like the back seat of like a half-ton or a three-quarter-ton pickup or whatever. But Cherokee was the first to do it. They did it for a year before anybody else, and now they were the first to also kick it up a notch with the USB chargers and the LED inlay glow on that. So again, they've stayed ahead of the curve. Now there's USB chargers in those armrests. There's USB chargers here by the dinette. There's USB chargers for each bunk. There's USB chargers on both sides of the main bed and here in the kitchen. I don't care how many flippin' appliances that require USB charging in your household, this thing can handle the entire family's workload. It is awesome, and they are 12-volt powered. I know that because I've only got a 12-volt hookup right now, and we've got power to that outlet. You can see it right there. Now, not only are your main cabin lights LED, but all accent and like off-zone lights are also full LED. Your countertop, your tabletop, bathroom, all that stuff, it's a pressed membrane, it's thermal foil, it's a waterproof top, it's got a sealed edge on it, which is how they are able to recess the sink and the stove right here to give you maximum prep space. More in the kitchen as we come through. You've got full extension 40-inch dinette drawers under this. You can access 100% of each of these long dinette benches by pulling those drawers out. And if you look, you can see that they're made with 5/8 plywood, which is exactly what we're walking on. We're on a 5/8 tongue groove plywood with 12-inch on-center floor studs. The roof, you got 16-inch on-center, 5.5-inch arched trusses with a 3/8 walk-on roof deck. Some people see our Cherokees and go, it doesn't have a ladder, you can't walk on it. No, that's not true. You can walk all over it. The pantry. This is something Cherokee does extremely well because it's just a real door. It's just a, by the way, that panel down there is like, there's probably something like a water heater or water pump, and they don't want you getting to it and messing it up. But you've got a big, wide, easy access pantry. You could use this for towels, for linens, for food, anything. I mean, you could really convert it to whatever use you need, and it's just a normal door. It's not a thin, skinny toothpick door. It's just a normal door that you can get to all the time. Let me back up. I don't know if I gave you a nice look at her from this angle here. Kind of pan around. Now, little detail stuff too, like the fact that they use the nicer, little more expensive, but nicer, longer lasting metal floor grates. So that, you know, you can have very efficient central floor heating, but you can step on those without a cheap plastic one breaking on you. Over here, again, that direct entry bathroom. You know, it's a pretty common bathroom. You've seen it 100 times before. But I like the foot flush stool. I like the bigger Max Air fan that we have up here. I like the fact that we have the largest in-class medicine cabinet. You know, all these little things like the matching tile backsplash that you see repeated in the kitchen, and that is real tile by that huge sink, by the way. I don't use fisheye camera lenses to trick you. This is just what it looks like. I use a flat angle lens. All these little things have made this the #1 selling travel trailer at all of Forest River. That's a huge statement, ladies and gentlemen. That's a major statement from a massive manufacturer. So these are what you call, I call them big kid bunks. I don't know if that's what you call them, but I call them big kid bunks because they're not just single beds. They're a little bit wider, so taller kids can sleep crossways. So if you've got like a 6-foot kid, they can handle that. Now, you've got awesome storage in this bunkhouse. This has way more storage than a traditional 4-bunkhouse could offer. And right here, you've got that little convertible cube futon sofa thing. It can be a little sofa, little lounge. It's got its own USB chargers. Obviously, you can fold that down for sleeping. And you can throw a TV against the wall or do a ceiling mount over here if you're so inclined for rainy day entertainment. All of your seating folds down for sleeping, which is one of the nice things I like about this. So if you just need to sleep the kids and they want to bring friends, that can fold down to sleep 2 adults. It comes down to almost 7 foot. That'll fold down, sleep a little bit shorter kid. You don't want to put a big long adult on there. But again, this is where it's like a really sneaky brand where it's doing things you just don't expect when you first walk in. You're like, okay, it's a family class, you know, stick-built camper. I've seen those 100 times before. Then you're like, what is that? An electric space-heating fireplace straight out of a luxury fifth wheel? Huh, well, isn't that just dandy? Then you start looking around a little more, and you're like, oh yeah, I like that nice little skylight. You're like, oh yeah, I love the load of all the LED lights here in the kitchen. This kitchen brightens up like crazy. Oh, I like that recessed stove. I like the fact that the stove top actually sort of locks in place. You actually have to click it down into place so that it doesn't bounce around in transit. So I can use that as prep space. I like this waterproof countertop with this, you know, fifth wheel stainless giant sink under there with its handy little sprayer faucet. And now I can use this whole darn thing for prep space. That's nice. I like the extra large plywood box drawers, so I can actually put stuff like big flashlights and whatnot in there. Oh, look at that handy little shoe garage. There's a lot of sweet features going on here. You don't typically find at this class, at this size, at this price point. You can find any of these features elsewhere in the industry. You can't find them, generally speaking, in this size and category. That's what... Now, look at this. Real bedroom doors. Not even slider doors, but real, honest-to-goodness doors here. We have dual bedside stands with both household and USB outlets. Full-length hanging closets so that you don't have a sharp corner to jab you in the ribs when you roll over at night, so you can, you know, roll over at night and be like, ah! Wake everybody up. Huge windows for extra light in here. I have no lights on. I specifically left the lights off in this bedroom so that you could really see how the big windows and the very light dark contrast is working for you. Even nice little linen treatments, you know. And if you want to mount a TV in the bedroom, instead of losing privacy with a spinner TV, because some mom and dads reported that with a spinner TV, the kids could see them hugging, we'll say. And so Cherokee said, no problem. We'll just put a little hole in the wall where you can, you know, run some little video cables if you need to. Hopefully it's not a hole in the wall, you know, for like a creepy peeping Tom kid. But if you have to deal with that, then maybe you have some other issues to work on besides camping. Obviously, I'm getting off topic, so I'm going to wrap things up here. So, if you'd like to learn more about this, all you have to do is give us a call. We only do everything at HaylettRV. Hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, truck and trailer package deals, everything in between. It's not that this is necessarily a unique floor plan. It's just that this is an extremely well executed version of this floor plan, which is why Cherokee is the only brand that we really carry this from. You know, they just really have knocked it out better than other guys. And again, we carry, you know, Jaycos and Keystones and Coachmans and all kinds of stuff. These guys have crushed it. So with that, give us a call. Take care, stay safe, have fun, happy camping, everyone. By the way, link in the video description to see if we have her in stock and available. I think I mentioned that. Did I mention that? Let's just say I mentioned that.